Hey everybody, and welcome back to another segment of Ask Zonda. If you are unfamiliar with what that is, it's a day where you can ask me any question pertaining to hair or anything for that matter, and I'm going to answer it. Well, I'm going to try to answer it in less than 5 minutes. I'm going to say less than seven. That's a better number for me. Less than 7 minutes. Today, this is going to be called textured Tuesday. The question that I received basically was, help me, I'm transitioning. What do I do? I'm glad you asked. I, in my natural hair journey, I personally did not transition for a long time. In February 2012, my hair fell out due to a relaxer, right? So February 2012, my hair fell out, and it fell out in these two areas right here, like right here, and I mean clump fell out, right? So I had to wear my hair in middle parts for a long time, and at the time I hated how I looked in middle parts. Like I hated it. It was horrible, and I wasn't even thinking about being natural. I just after that I knew I didn't want a relaxer anymore. I was done with relaxers. So I transitioned from February 2012 to September 2012. That's when I did my big chop. The reason why I just went ahead and did the big chop, because I could not deal with the two textures. And I know a lot of people that's transitioning, I know that is their exact plight. Like having to deal with the curly and the straight is a headache. I get it. I understand. But now that I helped my mom when she went natural, I helped her transition. And I think she transitioned for like 2 years. I kind of know some tips and tricks on how to get around that. If you are transitioning and you're looking for styles, I would definitely say flexi rods, rollers, flat twists are going to be your best friend. And the reason why I say that is because those things help manipulate the two textures that you have going on in your hair. Of course, you know your roots are going to be curly or however long, and the hair shaft is probably straight. And when you wrap that hair around a roller or a flexi rod, or you're flat twisting it onto your head, you're giving it a mold, a form that you're not going to get just from free form, if all of your hair was curly. So that's one thing, if styles are your thing, if you want to go that route. Or you could just protective style until you get to a stage where, you know what, I think my hair is growing out enough. I'm just going to go ahead and big chop it. And a lot of people, that's another thing. When people are transitioning, they're scared of what their hair is going to look like once they cut the straight ends off, because shrinkage is real. But if you are experiencing shrinkage, that means that there is health in your hair. So that's one way to look at it. If your hair is shrunk up, your hair is super healthy. I don't know. That's how I used to look at it. But if you're transitioning and you're having a hard time and you're just like, I'm getting ready to get a relaxer, I can't deal with this, I can't put up with this, constantly remind yourself why you wanted to go natural in the first place. Why did you want to stop getting relaxers? Because that's the only thing at the end of the day that's going to push you. It's not going to be that girl with the bomb hair on Instagram. It's not going to be all those tutorials that you watch on YouTube, because that's their hair, that's their journey. Why did you want to go natural? And then let that play over and over in your head. And then once you get to a comfortable state, do what's best for your hair. I don't ever look at anybody who goes back, if they're transitioning or natural and they go back to a relaxer. I'm like, girl, I can't help you no more. You done traded. You a trader now. You a switch out. No, do what's best for your hair, because I don't know if I wouldn't ever get a relaxer, but when I have my hair straight, I'd be like, I'm just gonna train my hair to be straight. Sometimes I'm not even gonna lie, because I don't feel like doing my hair all the time. But I can't. My hair being straight all the time, I wouldn't be able to do it, because that's kind of boring to me. But I love straight hair and everybody else. But to me, flat hair I can't do. So, transitioning, remember why you started. Remember why you wanted to go natural in the first place. And don't let anybody rush you into any stage, getting another relaxer or cutting all your hair off, because if you're not ready to have a TWA, don't do it. That's the beautiful thing about being on a natural hair journey. It's your journey, yours. Nobody can take that away from you. But I would just encourage you to keep going, because in the end, it's going to be beautiful. Like, I would not, even though I did not want my hair to fall out, I I never would have went natural if it didn't. And going natural was like one of the best things I ever done, because I love my hair, and I never wanted to relax in the first place, mom. But that was the 90s. That's what everybody was doing. But yeah, it's worth it. It's a lot of work. It can be as much work as you want it to be. But at the end of the day, you made the choice, and it's going to be worth it. Just like going to the gym. I cannot, for the life of me, understand why anybody wants to work out. But the results, you committed to it. It's going to be worth it. Just like this. The natural hair journey, it's going to be worth it. If you want to see, like, some styles, I have some perm rod videos that work just as good on transitioning hair. Yeah. And the products are all the same. So you don't have to go get any products that say for transitioning people. You don't have to do any of that. You can still use the same products. Flexi rods, perm rods, flat twists, twist out with rollers on the end. Those are going to be your friends, because it's going to all blend your hair in, and you're going to only see one texture. So that is all for Textured Tuesdays today. Don't forget, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, or hit me up on any of my social media handles. And till next time, see you later, girls.